Okay, so we're setting up our factory for Amaze CRM. And so far I have the sandbox set up in a GitHub app. The next thing I want to set up is an issue tracker. The issue tracker I'm going to use is linear. And the reason I want to set it up is because at the end, what I want to be able to do is come to my linear and take a story and drag it over to do and have the agent detect that, spin it up, move it over to in progress, work on the story, make a PR, and then move the issue to done. And so basically make it so this dark factory runs by me dragging stories around linear. So to do that, I need to connect linear into the ElasticClaw setup that I have. So we have some docs on it here. And if I look at issue trackers in linear, we can go through this process. And we're going to walk through this on this video. One thing I need to have is I need to have the webhook URL, which the hub configuration here will show me its API integrations linear webhook. And I need a linear API token. And I have those both created before we start. So I'm going to go ahead and add an issue tracker, linear, workspace label. You can put whatever you want to here. I think it's a really good practice just to use the workspace name, the team name from linear, but whatever you want to use here, it doesn't have to match this. It's just something that we will reference later in different YAMLs and configs. So for the API token, I'm going to go ahead and grab that from my clipboard, and then a webhook secret. So I need to get a webhook secret. So to do that, we're going to come here. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to API. I'm going to create a new webhook. The label is going to be factory Amaze CRM com, the URL. And we copied that from a second ago. That is in our webhook settings. So this is API integrations linear webhook. It gives me a signing secret. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. We'll rotate it before we actually publish this video. We're going to go ahead and put it there. And with that signing secret, the factory will make sure that all messages from linear have that secret in them. And what do I want? I want issues. Let's say issue labels and issue attachments too. But like, what events do I need that I need to trigger a factory to run on? And so we only want just this one team. I'm going to go ahead and create that webhook. And we're done. We come over here and we add this workspace. So now we have it. And I can actually view it at any time. I have linear set up and integrated in to the factory. So when I move stories around in linear, I will be able to receive webhooks in ElasticClaw, which we can then configure to kick off factories.